Alright guys, before we jump into this next unboxing, I just wanted to mention something to you. You know, out of all of my videos, I've done a lot of knife reviews in the beginning there, and there's only been about one or two people that have asked me what happened to my thumbs. And I never really noticed how bad it was before, but I guess with my recent unboxing, I did a lot of close-ups and I realized how horrible they look, man. All these guys have these nice, well-manicured hands. And I got these, I got it in training about 12 years ago, guys. I had my thumbs in between something and, got slammed down and it cracked in between there and it just hasn't grown back. So that's the short explanation. I appreciate you guys not mentioning much. I got a PM last night about it. That's why I bring it up. So, yeah. I mean, it's a knife review, gun review. That really shouldn't matter, but in lieu of that, I gave you a double dose of Iron Man. Alright. So just a 24-hour recap on my 0456. Absolutely love it. The weight doesn't bother me, guys. I've, carried it the last day. Obviously, I'll give you a, use report after a few months, but the weight really doesn't bother me, okay? The significant handle and the way it fills my hand, definitely makes up for that. Alright, I did realize the pocket clip, not my favorite. Alright, I like the design the way it looks, but not the way about an inch sticks out of your pocket there, guys. Okay, so I wish they would have gone with a deep carry pocket clip like the 0452. I like this pocket clip, or even the 0562. Alright, these are deep carry. Alright, this kind of sticks out of your pocket a little bit. I mean, there is no question what you're carrying when you are carrying this, and that's kind of what I like. A lot of like Spydercos or even Zero Tolerance, a lot of them have like the same, pocket clip, and you can't really tell which model it is. But this model, man, I mean, it screams out. So anyway, I'm really liking this, guys. I mentioned the no jimping up here. I really haven't come in any issues with that yet, but I'll give you guys a follow-up, okay? And also, and I guess I just didn't realize this stuff before, but they don't skeletonize their liners. I peeked in here and I said, that would probably have cut down the weight a lot. But they don't do it. And then I looked at the 0562 and they don't do it in here either, guys. So imagine if, they skeletonized the liners a little bit on this and probably have brought it down to like maybe 5.8 ounces or, somewhere around there. So anyway, loving it, guys. I mean, wow, what an incredible knife. All right, let's jump into this unboxing. Throw these over here. And this is, not as, I guess, flashy and cool, but, definitely something that jumped out at me, I guess. I'm a neck knife guy. I always have a neck knife on. Alright, this is the CRKT, the SPU. This is a badass one with the Warncliffe blade. This was actually given to me as a gift by Vancia77, a fellow YouTuber. This is the one I carry most. I have a few of these. This is the CRKT Minimalist. I love this. I just do. I don't, I know it's cheap, guys, and whatever. I don't spend a lot of money on my neck knives because I spend money on my, my main knives. But, yeah, this has always served me well. The sheath is excellent, no play in there. I love the handle shape. All right, so that's one right there. I've always kind of got my eye out on something else, you never know. But I kind of stick to something if I like it. All right, so this one here kind of jumped out on me. Out at me. Alright, CRKT, and this is the Civet. C-I-V-E-T. There's a little belt clip. Alright, your little neck knives come with. And let's see how this bad boy looks in person, because it looked pretty badass. And actually, it's a lot smaller than than I thought it was going to be, which is awesome, guys. Alright, so this is the Civet. There is a drop point and a, a buoy. I went with the drop. Alright, there we go. Looks pretty. I don't like these chains. I always put on some paracord or some leather or something like that. Alright, let's unsheath this. See, that's what got me, guys. I mean, that is a beautiful blade shape. Beautiful handle texture. I really, really like the way this looks, and it's very, very small. So let's put this up next to the Minimalist. And it's actually, guys, the same exact size lengthwise. That's awesome. So just the longer cutting surface, if you can see the cutting surface here on the Civet, all right, the knife itself is about, you know, identical, guys. But the cutting surface, look how much longer the cutting surface is if you line those up. Easily a ½ inch, it looks like. All right, but I will say right off the bat, the texturing, I mean, even though it looks cool, it doesn't provide a lot of purchase. It's very, very smooth, silky smooth. You know, maybe I'll just rough it up a little bit with some sandpaper. But yeah, it feels really smooth. But again, guys, this isn't a hard use, you know, folder or fixed blade. It's just a neck knife. It's just, you know, maybe a last ditch option, backup option. It's got a little jump in, two spots here. Okay, so for the back, and then if you wanted to push forward here, guys. So this is pretty cool looking, I gotta say. Okay, this is the Flavio Icoma design. And I think this was only about, you know, what, 20-something dollars, guys. Just came out. Nice sheath. Not a lot of play at all. Alright. So it's quite a bit smaller than your spoo. Okay, you guys can see that. Alright, it's got a lot longer blade length on that. But I'm liking this, guys. I'm going to change out the this thing here and, you know, put on some paracord. Awesome. Alright. Get back at you. Got another knife coming in the mail today, boys. Okay. Let's look at the fit in hand again. Okay. It's got a nice choil there. Alright. So it does feel secure in there. This is smooth. Wish this was a little rougher. That's why I love these micarta handles on the minimalist here. Alright guys, so there you go. A new neck knife. Just came out, I think, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. Looking cool, guys. God bless.